Living the dream, y'all. Day 25. I just looked at my watch, but I don't have a watch. I left it on the charger, and I went out and I ran and I lifted weights, and none of it counts because my watch. I'm gonna break this camera. No, I'm not saying that out of anger that I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it on accident.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
Yeah, so I got all that work in, and it doesn't count. It counts, it counts, it really counts. I did the work. I woke up and I was tired, but that's all right. And when I say tired, I wasn't like mentally tired, like I needed to go back to bed. I was tired. There's a line that says stop here. Yeah, that makes sense. Follow the instructions. But I'm sore. I'm sore from the running and the lifting weights. And hey, that's the point, right? Now I gotta build it back up by eating some nice fatty short ribs for breakfast. My day at work should be the world's okayest hard job. I got a bunch of stuff to pick up and do, but it should be fairly straightforward. My wife is having a guest on tonight, and her friend, Nellie from Nellie Needs Meat, are gonna be talking about stuff. Hopefully it's appropriate, because women are, well, I'm not gonna say it. I wanna live to eat food. Oh yeah, sous vide this overnight. Oh, yeah. Oh, that squeak was interesting. I was watching a sermon this morning while I was out running, and it was essentially about building yourself up in good ways. And a lot of the premise was, if you're gonna build yourself up in good ways, you're gonna have to tear yourself down of the bad habits, the bad, I don't wanna say people, but like destructive people, dark habits. So I got myself thinking, like, what in my life is dark? What in my life is I don't need in my life? What do I need to tear down so I have a good foundation to build on? These are tough questions, Aaron. I would love if I could just talk about this and put it on YouTube, and that any of you could give me the answer. Maybe you can. But I think a lot of time we're missing out on things that God wants in our lives, because we're unwilling to get rid of other things, tear them down of our lives, tear them down and bulldoze them and bury them and, plaque them and whack them, and then become the people that God wants us to be and be trusted with the new thing, the bigger thing. But yeah, well, God has trusted me with 8 children. I wonder what that's gonna produce in my life. Thankfulness, a need for grace. All right. Let's go flat top these. This won't take long at all. Watch this for me while I go heat up a pan, because I'm gonna have some eggs too. 4 eggs and a pound of short ribs for the win. Hopefully my dog doesn't poop on camera again, like yesterday's video, or the day before that. That was awkward. Oh yeah, quite the sizzle. Well, my kids are banging on something up there. I was thinking about how much money I spend on meat and eggs. I'm like, okay, I need to look at my budget. I need to just really pay attention to what I'm doing, how much I'm spending. But I am hoarding for the future. These pasture raised eggs are so orange. I need to find a way to get eggs like this. These are cost double what I'm buying. Put 4 eggs in there, by the way. But these are double what I'm buying, and it's just hard to do the numbers and justify the money. But I need to, because I could see the nutrition, unless they shot dye in there or something, but I don't think that's the case. But I always have this in the back of my mind, because I've heard it over and over again. I hear it at work. I can't afford meat, I can't afford meat, I can't afford meat. Like, I understand. And sometimes I feel bad. It's like, well, Aaron, you're buying all this meat, you're eating meat, like, it's not fair, it's not right. How can you do that and other people can't? And then I just think back to myself 20 years ago when I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes when they were $2 a pack for the cheap ones. $2 a day for 30 days is how much? Do the math. 60 bucks. Yeah, but it's $5 a day now. How much is that? 150 bucks? Plus whatever, energy drinks, whatever. Like all these different vices that people have and things that they have that makes them or that they're addicted to. I'm like, yeah, a lot of us are just spending money on stuff that doesn't matter. You know, like running water and electricity. Yeah, I understand that it's tough, but we need to look at it differently. And it reminds me of a little bit of the same mentality about tithing. It's like, I've heard a lot of people say, I will tithe to the church or I'll give to a church when I make more money. Well, no, you won't. Because when you make more money, if you're not faithful with a little, you're not gonna be faithful with a lot. And how does that tie into this? It's just, we lie to ourselves about the things that we can't do. Because we're waiting for another day when in a certain like threshold to cross over, and then we can do it. But it never works out that way, because you gotta be faithful in the little things. You gotta do the little things. You gotta make the little by little incremental changes for your life to change. That's how it works. And even me doing my first 90-day challenge on the carnivore diet, I had to go 90 days and little by little not eat what I wasn't supposed to and only eat what I was supposed to. And then it changed my life, and I'm here almost 2 years later on YouTube still talking about it. Crazy, crazy. Loco. Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange yolk. Glad I didn't eat a high glycemic food like a banana. See you at lunch or dinner. I lied. I have so much more to say. So much more. I'm a very deep person. No, actually, I just wanted to take 1 second. Whoa, dude, you're way down here. And just grab a lot of napkins and then take some of this meat and try it. Calgon, take me away. It's so good. But now I can't touch anything. Oh, can you hear that? Sorry. I'll cut this out. Now I'm really done. My wife says I look like a thug because I got cold arms and a warm head. I've been lamenting every day, and I'm watching my videos. Like, I live my videos, and then I re-watch them to edit them, and then I watch them again sometimes. Then I'm disappointed with myself. But a lot of things I say the words, I'm hungry, I need fat. So I got 4 of these short ribs, and I'm gonna cook all 4 of them, and then I'm gonna make 4 eggs, and I'm gonna eat what I can eat until I'm not hungry anymore. Why are you staring at me? My wife is like looking at me and trying to make me stumble my word. Well, that's easy. Really? You don't get all the behind the scenes stuff. That's for members only. That's gross. You excited about your meeting tonight with your friend Nellie from Nellie Needs Meat?
Oh, you're looking, I didn't realize you turned the camera to look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We got a couple things we're gonna talk about that's gonna come out in videos next month. But just things that have really helped me as I've been wrestling through food habits, if you will.
Yeah, food habits and paying attention to what you're eating and living with the sad reality that you're aging and your body doesn't bounce back like it used to.
Yeah.
And you gotta work harder. Yeah. I was watching a long thing this morning, an interview from Dana White from the UFC, talking about how he went on this diet thing, this program this guy has, and like essentially said he saved his life through this diet program. And it doesn't tell you all the details. I guarantee it's very expensive, but I heard them say something like,
No, ma'am.
a modified keto reset.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and essentially it's like, I just cut out all the carbs and the sugars. And then it's like, I'm 54 years old and I feel like I'm in my 30s. I never felt this good in my life. And it's like, why in the heck do we continue to just like eat carbs and sugars and feel like crap, it's because that's what we did when we were younger and we got away with it, and eventually it catches up with you and you can't do it anymore.
Well, and if other people in the world are like me, it's because I'm like, oh, that worked for you, but yeah, right, it's not gonna work for me.
Well, because if she doesn't eat the pie, you'll think your grandma hates you.
If I don't eat the pie, I think I might hate me, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I mean,
Pie is a very specific trigger here. But no, I'm just saying, like, you get in your head, like, I've always seen, like, the women running, and I'm like,
good for you.
good for you.
Good for you.
Get out there and run. My body's
Crunchy
not built to run. My
loser.
body's not
Crunchy
built,
loser.
know,
Crunchy loser.
But I get it in my head that my body isn't designed to run, or my body isn't designed to be slim,
Okay.
or my body isn't whatever. And it's not true. I never give my body a chance to do that.
Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna grill this. It's raining though, so you can't go outside with me. But you can stay in the doorway. This is as far as it can go. It's raining pretty good out here. I'm very sore today. I was at work and was moving a bunch of furniture, like heavy armoires down flights of stairs, and we got it done. But man, that was on top of my workout regimen and loading a truck and unloading a truck. Sometimes it's like, just gets me. My feet hurt, my hands hurt, but I got one more day and then I get a couple days off. So hopefully my wife doesn't make me move furniture tomorrow. I think my stomach might have got bigger, or my eyes might have got bigger than my stomach. Because after I pulled out all these short ribs, I'm like, yeah, that's a lot. But with all the bone, I don't think it's as much as I think. And then with the egg, I am really trying to weigh my food, but weighing these short ribs, it's not accurate with the bone in there. But I'm just gonna eat till full. I got 4 eggs cooking. I got 4 or 5 short ribs. Hold on, 5 short ribs and 4 eggs, and we're gonna eat dinner. But I'm eating and cooking my own dinner, short ribs and eggs. My wife is eating leftover chili, and then our kids are having homemade pot pie with homemade applesauce. So yeah, hi babe. What are you guys supposed to be doing? Any idea? All right, well, I just want to thank you guys for watching these my videos. Day 25 done, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What the heck, man? I broke a yolk. I'm gonna have to, it's down to my sauce trench. Oh man, yeah. So I don't want it fat. There's a lot of fat on there. Let's get chubby.